Acknowledge your tribal chief.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tribal Chief Jeff. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and acknowledge me. I need to think of a different intro. I can't. I feel like after this weasel well snake to my tribal chief, I feel like I can't even use that as my intro no more. But anyways, man, we know exactly who I'm joined with. This Bron Breakker guy. I'll let him introduce himself in just a moment. But yes, we are here. Backlash is in 2 Saturdays, or as Michael Cole likes to say, a week from Saturday, basically next Saturday. Um, yeah, so there's a few things that we do want to discuss. But before we get into it, Bron Breakker Guy, introduce yourself.
What's the guys, your boy, just Joe, just Joel. Either or, it's the I'm sorry, I'm late one, but soon to be a great one, Joe, forever. What's happening, people? What's good? Thank you for joining us. Mania is well and truly out of the way, and we are heading towards Backlash. Thank you guys for the support throughout WrestleMania season. We felt the love, but let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going as we head through to Backlash and beyond.
Bron Breakker Guy, how many minutes late were you today? What was the initial time
I said 2:15. Yeah.
before?
I said 2:15, yeah. Then I said 2:30. Then I said, let me wash these dishes. Then I tried to sort some stuff out. I messaged Jeff, yeah, and I even rang Jeff. I said, bro, I'm trying to sort some stuff out technically, trying to make it better for you guys. And obviously it didn't work out. So here we are at when did we probably linked up at like
15:06.
yeah, it's tough. It's tough. My fault.
Basically an hour late, fam.
Man,
That is crazy, fam.
that's insane.
Forever late. But anyways, let's get into it, man. What I wanted to talk about last week was the Women's Intercontinental Championship picture, but obviously it was better to wait until last night at the time of recording, Monday Night Raw, more developments. And I can say finally, my favorite bird lady is going to be on a premium live event
Finally,
defending her
bro.
title at last, man. Because,
Woo!
yeah.
Woo! But yeah,
Woo!
yeah,
Fam,
no, for sure.
Becky Lynch came out last night. She I'm stuttering. She sent shade towards the big three storyline. She was like, "Oh, there was an attack on Bailey, and we ain't gonna have like weeks, months, or who done it's going on." So I'll just tell you, it was me that attacked Bailey. She gave her reasons. Basically, Lyra, she's Lyra's hero, but Lyra's begging it with Becky, getting complacent, whatever. But yeah, Lyra just came out and shut her down, man. Lyra just I was so happy, man. She even beat
Mhm.
up Becky a little bit, and yeah, man. She just got in Becky's face, and she told her, "I'm a better person than you, and I already know I'm a better wrestler than you." Like she said she doesn't even want to be the next Becky Lynch no more. She just wants to be herself, Lyra, Bird Lady, Valkyria, and yeah, she wanted to have the match immediately. You know how it typically goes. She wanted the match right now, and then the Becky Lynch was like, I'm too big for Kansas City." And this Garfield woman coming in with all the puns. I'm gonna
Garfield.
make you matter like I made you matter last week or whatever it was. Like something about the man's in business. Let's talk business. She loves her puns,
Mm.
man. And yeah, this is obviously is gonna cook in it. Obviously, I wasn't.
I hope
I
so.
still think things could have been done better
Yeah,
in
definitely gonna say to you.
in the terms of this beatdown should have happened at WrestleMania. It didn't need to happen on Raw.
Yeah,
Just made live two belts just for the sake of it, man. Them ones there, man. But
yeah.
anyways,
Mm.
why Bron Breakker Guy,
Mm.
your thoughts on this?
Yeah, no, I didn't see the segment really too tough, but obviously, like you said, I thought that the beatdown with Bailey, she got done wrong. Um, she knew it was coming as well, man. I saw like a little snippet on Chris Van Vliet and stuff. Into watch that full interview with Bailey. She said she kind of knew it was coming. If you watch that back, you can tell. But yeah, it's just peak for her. Obviously, like you said, there was no need for them to
That
do that
Bailey interview,
with
man.
the titles, and then next night on Raw have that happen. It just didn't really make much sense. But I'm happy for Lyra. She's finally going to get a title defense on the premium live event. She's been missing out on premium live events, Monday Night Raws. Like it's been, I don't understand. It's crazy, but yeah, man. Hopefully,
I'll tell you what we're
hope
given, man. The
be a good
women's
match,
intercontinental
big
title
match.
is finally getting some importance. You know what I mean, fam?
Yeah,
Obviously,
I mean,
Vega winning the Women's United States title on
was a
the
good
recent
shock
episode of
win.
SmackDown. No
Good
build,
shock
no
win.
nothing there. But man, at least we finally got a new champion. I've been wanting that for time. So that was good. And Backlash it seems like most of the cards basically been done already at this point. And you know Triple H is a 5 match wanker for premium live events that are not WrestleMania basically, or
Hmm.
Hot WrestleMania, sorry. So yeah, I guess what are the matches that have been announced? Obviously, this one um we've got the World Heavyweight title, which we'll talk about next. We've
Mm,
got Logan, sorry, not Logan. We've got Pat versus Gunther. Now we'll
mm,
talk about that one quickly, and also
hmm.
we've got John Cena versus Randy Orton,
Big main
and then
event.
most likely it will end up being Seth and Breakker versus Rollins and
Reigns
Punk,
and
most
Punk.
likely.
Yeah.
We'll see if we get other matches added, but it's very, very unlikely. But before we before we speak on Jay
Mm,
versus Logan, yeah,
yeah.
obviously you guys let us know what you think about this whole Becky and Lyra thing. Should and let us know exactly why Lyra Valkyria should retain because yeah, I'm not entertaining no Garfield victory. You know what I mean? But quickly,
Yes, boss.
Bron Breakker Guy. I'm sure you've seen the segment. Obviously, this started last week, innit? So why are we having Pat McAfee versus Gunther
I don't even know. I
on
don't know where this is
at
going.
Backlash?
I rated Pat McAfee's promo though.
Yeah,
That
last night
was
it was
yeah,
cold,
that was
so
good. But we'll see. It won't even be a mad thing. I think so, what's gonna happen is he's gonna beat down Pat McAfee, and then someone's gonna come out, and that will be that's Gunther's next feud. You know what I'm saying? Like someone will run in and help Pat, and that will be the next feud. You know what I'm saying?
so what, just a quick squash in 42 seconds.
Maybe not that, but I
And
feel
then we
like
should just be holding him by the neck, choking him out again. I
oh
can't,
man,
I
that
can't.
is crazy.
Gunther will
I
just
don't.
choke, not even 42 seconds, like it won't even be a match. Gunther will just launch himself out in pause and then just choke him out, squeeze that neck even tighter than he did last.
Red card, bro. You're off. Let me take it from here. What we're trying to say is it'll be a beatdown, yeah. But I think that yeah, whoever runs in, it's gonna be Gunter's next feud. So I don't know who that will be. Maybe it's Sami Zayn if he's not caught up in this, but he's kind of caught up in
Now,
this Seth and
you're saying Sami Zayn, this guy that just got his ass
I'm
whooped
trying to think
last
of
night,
a
bro.
baby face. Who's a baby face
This guy
that
just
will
got his guts
I will
destroyed.
give me a baby face who will come out and save Gunter from that'll save Pat from Gunter, bro. Exactly, you're having a hard time. Guys, let us know in the comments. Obviously, Jeff don't know.
Hey, look, anyways, man, listen. Yeah, we don't know why that's going on. We don't know why that's been announced for Backlash. And it's shit like this year that, you know what I don't like? I don't like all this B pay-per-view stuff. Like every premium live event should feel important.
Yeah,
Obviously, not everything. Obviously, we have our big four. We have the Rumble, we have
yeah.
WrestleMania, we have Hot WrestleMania, and we have Survivor Series. But then everything else just gets disregarded as a B pay-per-view, which is not nice. Always lessens the importance of the premium live event. And then you got shit like this going on in it. It ain't nice.
Yeah,
But
but
anyways, you guys let us know what you think is going to happen with that Gunther match, or
hmm,
Gunther Pat match. And now we speak about
I've never
him.
known anyone to make that look so zesty. But anyway, you're like one dog, bro. Carry on.
That's wild, fam. Let me go again. Anyways, we're moving on now.
That's even
Jay Uso.
worse. That is even just don't even do the action, innit? Oh, that's even worse. Anyway, this is yeah, carry on. This is a internet wrestling community conversation. But carry on.
Jay Uso versus Logan Paul for the World Heavyweight Championship. And Logan Paul just called out Jay Uso. The same thing he always does. Just walks out, calls out the guys. And yeah, man, Jey Uso was just like, yeah, let's get it going. Backlash. Gave him a swift super kick to the jaw. And yeah, that match is basically set now. So Bron Breakker Guy. Thoughts on that one?
People aren't hearing it, man. People are really
Yeah, the
trying to turn
IWC being here, innit?
on Jay and Logan. I think the match will be good, but does this? People have been asking, does this do anything to escalate or make the whatever title feel important, or does this do anything for either man, or does this do anything for Jay? I feel like it's not the worst decision that could be made. Could it be better decisions? Possibly. Um, but you know how the IWC have been recently, man. They've really not been feeling Jay, which has been a bit unfortunate because I feel
They
like,
don't want to let him cook, man.
yeah, they know. I don't talk to about things this often, but people stop. Let's stop. I get if Jey Uso's not your cup of tea, yeah. But let's not say things like, "Oh, he's not even main eventing, bro." You know full well that John Cena and Randy Orton are going to be main eventing in St. Louis, Missouri. Don't even try that because there's not a match at the moment. Real, you could obviously try and do the Reigns and Punk versus Braun and Seth main event, but you know full well not there's no other match that's gonna top that match. That's top of the card, bro. Like you're in St. Louis, Missouri, two legends. Let's not do this whole thing of Jey Uso's not main event, and bro,
Like you
let's
don't
not
give a
do that.
fuck anyways, fam. You
Let's
know what I
not do
mean?
that.
Like,
Let's not do
bro,
that. But yeah, will it do anything for
you're
either
saying
man?
what would
I
this
hope it
do for
will.
either man, yeah?
Mm,
Well, Logan Paul gets another top title match. At least this time Logan Paul's fighting for a title, so I'm here for it, innit? Jey Uso obviously is gonna retain. Jey Uso ain't gonna hold that belt for basically 3 weeks just to jump into some YouTube sensation. That's not
mm,
happening. But I'm expecting a good match. And of course, like you said, all this Jey Uso hate, like, man, just allow it, man. At the end of the day, man, like, at the end of the day, you gotta try stuff in it, man. If it doesn't work, it doesn't
yeah,
work. It's clearly working, but people, the IWC, they're just a bunch of internet creeps in it, and
yeah,
they think that their opinions are more important than all the people that be in the stadium every week eating and
mm.
celebrating with Jay, man. This guy, even when he was entering the ring, there was a kid that beat cancer celebrating.
Yeah,
Jay
I
gave
saw
him
that,
his
man.
glasses, fam. Like, that was
Bret
beautiful,
Hart
man.
thing, I saw that. Yeah, that's good, man.
I've also
Great,
seen
man.
some people hating on Jey Uso's side plates. I like this. I like his side plates, man. They make the
Yeah,
title
as a
look
little,
nicer. So I like his side plates.
but you know
But
people will be hating. Yeah,
I
we'll
don't
see what
know.
happens in it.
It's typical, in it, man. They always hate. They cheer a guy on, cheer him on, cheer him on. This is the same guy that wanted to dethrone Roman Reigns a couple of years ago,
Yeah,
man.
man. You know.
Now he's at the top thanks to them. Now they're all hating his ass. He's not good. I know it's just the same shit every time, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were the main things that I wanted to talk about. In it, just a quick thing,
Yeah,
in it.
sure, sure.
Why is Bron Breakker Guy? Anything you want to talk about?
Well, we've obviously I touched on the main event for this card, Randy versus Cena. Two legends, of course. John Cena eating an RKO this past week on SmackDown. I'm looking forward to this still, man. Obviously, I know it's you know almost 20 years or around about that time, 20, 15 years since they were in their
We
prime,
grew up on
just
this rivalry,
cooking.
bro. Roles are
Yeah,
reversed, fam. You can't not be
yeah. The
excited.
dynamic, good dynamic. Hill Cena, babyface Randy.
Something
That's
that we
been
never
good.
forget.
That's been good. Punk and Reigns versus Braun and Seth is looking like. Obviously, Seth had that ultimatum for Sammy last night on Raw as well.
Tried
So
to manipulate
listen,
him, blackmail him. I loved that promo that Sami Zayn put on last night,
oh, you
bro.
can go to
You,
hell.
maybe that everything that I said, yeah, like that just
That
felt so personal as well. When he was
about the
talking about
bloodline,
how he's
yeah.
been a target his whole life, I think he's going back to them days, being is it a refugee from
Syria, Syria.
yeah, that country. Yeah, I think because like he gets promos, yeah, and he makes him sound so personal, like real life in
Bro,
it, and that felt
oh,
real life for sure, bro. And
he gives me,
yeah,
sorry,
he said he will be a world heavyweight champion one day, and they will do it the right way.
I believe it, man.
Yeah,
I
honestly, it's
believe it.
good. When it happens, I feel like at some point, 26 is gonna be his year for real, man.
Mm.
And yeah, the way his ribs got smashed into pieces by Bron Breakker, bro. And then Seth Rollins with how many spears was it? Like 4 spears?
Three,
And then
four,
Seth
yeah.
Rollins did a stomp as well, just to compromise him to a permanent end. So
Not, yeah, not an issue, yeah. But Bron Breakker is so badass that you can't boo him. There's a little bit of a thing there. It's tough for people to boo him. They were trying one more time, and that's Sami Zayn in there. Sami Zayn gives me Mick Foley vibes, and I mean that because his promos are so like,
Bro, I hate
he's
them
just
people,
great.
bro. Like, I
He's
hate them
great.
people that they be trying one more
Um,
time when the good guys getting their ass
it's
whooped. Like,
tough.
Lana
Yeah,
Valkyria
it's
last
tough.
week. What was it? Every
Tough.
each passing day, John Cena, he won number 17. They were saying thank you, Cena. Like, you know what I mean, fam?
It's
Like,
tough.
fucking no, blood.
Yeah.
It's a joke, man. But these guys do it every time. And yeah, there seems to be a lot more. I even saw someone tweet about it, one of my moots, in it. I even saw them tweeting about it, like, these guys, they're now constantly sharing the bad guys and the tweeners and all that stuff. Like, it's crazy, man. I don't understand. I don't
Mm,
understand that. Like, the good guys should always be getting cheered, the villains should be getting booed. But this is the way it is.
yeah.
Lastly, though, I do want to say
Mm,
I've seen this Chilean goddess, Stephanie Vaquer, 2 weeks on Monday Night Raw.
mm.
She's obviously I watch NXT every week, innit?
Oh, good.
But
Okay.
I watch it for the plot, not for the woman. Can't even say that with a straight face.
Look how big
I watch it for the
your
woman
nose is.
100%.
Your nose is growing, bro. Pinocchio.
If you don't go to, but yeah, Stephanie McKay, man, she's so good, man. A great match with Ivy. Now I was happy to
Yeah.
watch that one last night, man. Seeing some Ivy grabs because Ivy is good. Ivy's she's definitely got the United States Intercontinental title look around her, man. So I hope at some point she does get to hold one or maybe both of the belts. But yeah,
Yeah.
good match. We had
Oh,
Roxanne and Julia interfering with a match with Rhea Ripley
yeah.
and who was
Roxanne
it?
Perez,
Rhea
isn't it?
Ripley versus Roxanne. Julia intercepted.
Yeah. Say no
People are a
more.
bit confused with that one, but it's quite simple. You've just got two bad bitches, the future in Julia and Roxanne. They have a common enemy, or rather, common enemies in Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. The present, the future, taking out the present, frenemy things, in it. Like they're saying because of like Julia's the one that ended Roxanne's reign, right? Couple
Those
months
are
ago. So
bad
it's
bitch
like
math,
why
you know.
are they working together? But now, fam, no, but that's the reality, bro. They're bad. They're just
Bro,
two
the
bad bitches
bad bitch
coming against a
math.
common enemy or common
Oh,
enemy. Bro. It's
speaking
simple.
of, oh,
It's
goodness
simple. And
me.
obviously, Rhea and Io, they were enemies, and now they are reuniting to stop the future from
Yeah,
compromising. You know what I mean? Simple,
fair.
bro.
Speaking of,
Bianca, man, I miss her, man. And
yeah,
also,
she's
Liv
been gone.
Morgan going on to, she's going to Hollywood now, fam.
Yeah, move. Oh, yeah, yeah. We got Dom versus
Crazy.
AJ coming up, I believe. And I want to shout
Yeah,
out to the
yeah,
boys on SmackDown for that TLC match. For that TLC match was cooking. I ain't got much else to say after this. Obviously, that's the only thing I kind of want to speak on. Obviously, so
yeah.
who
We should have
returned?
shed
Oh,
more
Alistair
light on
Black
that one
returned.
still. Oh,
Alistair
yeah,
Black
yeah.
returned. But obviously, that TLC match, that man said,
Rusev as well last week.
yeah,
He even had a
Rusev.
little promo.
Yeah. He said,
You
you
reckon
want
he'll
to
be
be,
one of the men? Or is it they've got Bron Breakker? That's a big man already. A lot of
yeah, I
meat.
think.
Anyways, guys, yeah, that's enough. That's enough talking now, man. Yeah, man. We just wanted to speak on what's been happening before we do a backlash preview
Yeah,
next week. Since the
yeah,
Human Element is next week.
mad.
Um, yeah, man. I ain't got much more to say. Obviously,
No,
there's been a bit of mess in the background. I'm just changing up my room a bit and all that stuff.
yeah.
So yeah, excuse that mess in the back. I was meant to say that earlier, but I forgot. But
Uh,
anyways, man, subscribe to us both.
yeah,
Tribal Chief Jeff, Just Being Joel, Bron Breakker
yeah,
Guy.
yeah, yeah. Hoo, 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 hoo.
And yeah, man, we'll see what happens for the rest of the build up onto Backlash, man.
Facts.
Bron Breakker Guy. Any last
Yep.
words?
Hoo, 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 hoo. Subscribe, support, share, all that good stuff there. Much love, guys.
We didn't even say that at the start, but you guys know already above our heads and in the description, our social and everything. So yeah, man,
Too late
just
now.
just
Too late
interact
now.
with us on everything that we've already discussed, man.
Yeah, sure.
It's
It just had to be, didn't it? Another cruel blow late on in an encounter.